one thing this city has been successful in are both. We've had several hundred jobs in the last few years, and since 2005 we've announced over $51 million in grant funds. Announced a community development block grant for $250,000 last week, and this morning Governor Bentley and ADECA Director Jim Byard announced over $700,000 for recreation improvements statewide. Out of that $700,000, a $50,000 grant was allocated to the City of Enterprise to construct a skate park that will be on the property behind me. Now, the grant's a 50-50 match. It's something that the city's been working on for over a year and a half now. The property's a 12,200 square foot facility. What's going to happen, we'll take down the netting and some of the poles, and we'll take out the pit in the bottom where the pitching machines are, and we'll level the concrete, raise it up, smooth it out, and create a skate park. Now I want to call on Mayor Boswell to talk about the process that went into going after this grant.
Good morning. Pretty good day, isn't it, Josh? I think so too. Let me begin by welcoming everyone here this morning on a beautiful day that's bright and beautiful, and as they say, it's a Chamber of Commerce kind of day. I'd like to begin by making some thanks to some people that was very instrumental in making today happen. One would be Governor Robert Bentley. The other would be the ADECA Director Jim Byard, E.L. Gibson Foundation, Kay Kirkland. Kay, you did a good job. Kay has stayed persistent with the efforts of grant writing and making sure that we stayed in the hunt for this grant. Glenn Morgan with Poly Engineering, our consulting engineer, doing his due diligence, working with skate park professionals, as well as Billy Powell, our Parks and Recreation Director, being able to work with those professionals as well as Josh to be able to make this project come to fruition. Would also like to thank Josh and the skaters and for your diligence in believing in this administration to bring this to fruition. So thank you. Let's give them a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Now, let me take a moment and give just a little history if I can. We had an initial meeting in late 2013 and again in the spring of summer of 2014. We sent the pre-application to ADECA on August the 29th of 2014. In the spring, a group of young men and women came to the council meeting and addressed our council. After hearing them, this council was on board with y'all's request, with the skaters' request. We then received a letter asking us to send a second, then we received a letter from ADECA asking us to send a second level application in May of this year. The original project was slated for the park on Highway 167 North, but the majority of the skaters, as we've observed, are downtown, in the downtown areas. So we actually felt it best to relocate and repurpose the old batting cages and repurpose it for a skate park. With that, we began meetings with Josh and show him this facility to begin to get his input and vision that could happen if the grant was awarded. We met on several occasions, as late as Friday, as a matter of fact, and his input and ideals have been invaluable. Again, thank you. Would also tell you that we resubmitted an amended application on June the 29th and received confirmation last week that we had received the grant. This place will now give the young men and women that practice their sport and allow them to perfect their sport. And would also like to thank E.L. Gibson Foundation again. They have continued to pledge the money to help support this project, and their contributions is greatly appreciated. Let's give the E.L. Gibson Foundation a round of applause. Let me finish by saying that I believe that in these young people, I believe in their sport, and we hope this is a facility that will meet your needs in the near future, and will continue to open up opportunities for not only this sport, but hopefully other sports that may come in the future. The way this came about, we were very, very fortunate is that we were grant recipients, and we'll begin the process by actually attending a grant class. That is absolutely imperative, and that is one of the criteria of the state of Alabama, is that we do attend these grant classes. We will then find out all the criteria that is required of us from a standpoint of administrative paperwork. And once we get that behind us, we will proceed with the demolition and bringing it back. Now, we'll continue to seek Josh's guidance with Billy Powell and those professionals that we have been in contact with to make this. It'll be a beginning. It'll be a beginning, but we will see that we hope that it'll gain momentum, and we'll continue to make it better by the day. Thank you again for coming, and I'll turn the podium back over to Jason Wright.
I'd like to ask Billy Powell, our Parks and Recreation Director, to come up and speak on what this facility will mean for his department.
Thank you, Jason, and good morning. Mayor, Council, I too want to thank you for your support for this. I know this has been something that's been discussed for many years, off and on.
A couple points that I made. I just want to thank you on behalf of every skater in Enterprise, Ozark, Dothan, whoever is going to be skating this facility. I just want to thank you on their behalf. I know some of them ain't able to be here today because of work and other things, when the city said that they were working on it, they did exactly what they said they would do, and I appreciate that. I've been meeting with them for several months to help with this project, to make it all something we can be proud of, not just us skaters, but the whole city of Enterprise. I felt like it could bring some experience through the eyes of being a skater and what we would want and look for in a potential skate park. I know it's not going to be, the best thing in the world right now, but it's going to be a start, and like I said, y'all have no idea how much this means to me. And I just want to thank the mayor and the council for listening to not only me, but all of the skaters, and for delivering on what you said y'all would do. So thank you again. Y'all have no idea how much this means to not only me, but all the skaters of Enterprise. Thank you.